crap. What's up, everybody? It's your boy C-Money back with another video. Back for a very special video because today, normally we'd just be talking about Monday Night Raw, which we're going to do. But we're also going to talk about Friday Night Smackdown. That's right, I'm going to be doing both Raw reactions and Smackdown reactions today. Because, for those of you who don't know, I remember I mentioned it last week. Over the weekend, I was visiting Nashville, a college down in Nashville. So I was unable to make Smackdown reactions from last Friday. I said I would try, but I didn't have enough time because I was away. But that's why I said, well, you know what? How about instead, let's just do Smackdown reactions and Raw reactions in one video. Let's talk about Smackdown from last Friday, Raw from last night. Because both, a lot of stuff to talk about from both shows. So first, let's start off with Smackdown, right? So Smackdown starts off with Cody Rhodes. But by the way, both Smackdown and Raw, both these episodes of Raw and Smackdown were both in London. It was both in the O2 Arena in London. So, yeah, so it was awesome. The crowd was hype. Show starts off with Cody Rhodes. Now, guys, let me tell you something. I absolutely love every time these European crowds chant, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. And like they sing it. It's just so catchy to me. And it's funny because they also did that same chant, but Roman Reigns. I'll talk about that a little later. But every wrestler, they just do that now. It's like it was for Io Sky on Raw. They did that. Like they do it for it's all good. It's so good, man, because it's just catchy. But no, so Cody Rhodes comes out, you know, really, before he can even really say much, Randy Orton comes out. Now this one, I was like, whoa, the crowd singing Randy Orton's theme song too and everything. Oh my God. And like, so Randy comes out and he says, you know, how obviously proud he is of Cody Rhodes and whatnot. And, you know, after everything Cody has done. But he says, like, unlike John Cena, I'm not going to kick you in the balls and do that. No, I'm going to look at you in the eyes and say, he points at the title, I'm coming for that championship. Like, Randy wants that title, right? So, and like, as a friend, he came to him and say, I want that championship. So, that was really cool because I think we've been waiting for this match ever since Cody won the belt. We wanted this Randy and Cody for the championship. So he finally he finally kind of said it, that after WrestleMania, after he gets through John Cena, he gets through Kevin Owens, he's going to come after the championship. But then Drew McIntyre comes out and he says that he wants first shot after WrestleMania, he wants first dibs at the championship. And then it sets up a match later in the night between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. It's at Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre later in the night, which they have. Drew McIntyre picks up the victory because Kevin Owens distracted Randy Orton, and then Drew McIntyre picked up the victory, and then Kevin was going to go for a package pile driver on the announce table to Randy. Randy was able to fight out of it, but he was going for a punt kick on the outside, but Kevin Owens was able to get away. So just more build up between them. That was cool. Street Profits defeated Pretty Deadly in their first tag title defense. The Secret Hervis. Now this is actually really interesting. So Chelsea Green's Secret Service, Piper Niven and Alba Fire, they have a new name, the Secret Hervis, which is actually pretty clever. I mean, it sounds kind of, you know, like just weird, but it's funny because, you know, Secret Service, because, you know, it's right, Secret Service, Secret Hervis. That's, you know, that's just funny. So, and it fits Chelsea Green's, you know, whole thing. It fits them well, I feel like. So, I don't know, it's just funny to me. I honestly like it. Secret Hervis defeated Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Zelina Vega came out to try, because they were beating them up afterwards. Zelina Vega came out, tried to help out, but she ended up getting laid out. She wants a shot at the U.S. title, so we may see that in the future. Then we had Fatu Chick. I love these European crowds, bro, because you want to know what they started chanting? Ole, 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 Fatu, Fatu. Oh, God, it was like, every time I'm watching the show, right, I'm just like, wait, another new chant? Like, they come up with chants, like, so, I love it, bro, it's great. But hold on, back up the train. LA Knight put the US title on the line against Braun Strowman. Jacob Fatu comes out, causes a disqualification, wreaks havoc, lays out both guys. Then Solo and Tama kind of get in his face backstage and is like, what the hell was that? Like we didn't talk about this. Like, what the hell are you doing? And Jacob's like, no, I don't gotta tell you what, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I don't need your permission to do that. Like, you guys didn't help me last week, right? So, why? I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And, and he said, I'm coming after that United States Championship. I want that United States Championship, and I'm gonna bring it back to the family, whether you like it or not. So, whether you're with me or against me, I'm taking that championship. So, the tensions, it's boiling between them, and we're still, we have 3 more Smackdowns, 2 more Raws. We have what, 18 days, I think, till WrestleMania. So a little under 3 weeks, 2 more Smackdowns, or 2 more Raws, 3 more Smackdowns. So there is still time for matches to be made, build up to happen, whatnot. Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. I really want to see that match, so I'm hoping that we get it. Hopefully next week, something will happen and Solo will finally turn on Jacob, just so we can get that match, because I really want to see it. And then, holy crap, let me tell you, this incredible little promo video by Naomi. Oh my God, Naomi's gone crazy, bro, these sadistic smiles and whatnot. You have to go see it, because she was just crazy in this video, bro. First of all, she just started off talking about Bianca, how, she always had Bianca's back. Bianca's the one who turned on her and everything, and even though Naomi's feuding with Jade, she has a problem with Bianca. She feels Bianca betrayed her. So a lot of people are saying, don't be surprised if Naomi costs Bianca the chance, because Bianca's going for the women's world title. Don't be surprised if Naomi screws her over, because the way Naomi's talking, Naomi wants to get Bianca back for leaving her and everything. She wants to get her back. But just, oh God, just crazy. She is unhinged right now, and she's done being underappreciated. She's done for everyone seeing her as the bad one when she's not. She sees herself as not the evil one. So she's just unhinged. And then, Michin was going one-on-one with Charlotte, right? Michin and B-Fab kind of were befriending Jade backstage, saying how, what Naomi did was messed up and you're going to get her for that and everything. So Naomi attacks them because, they kind of talk bad about her. So she attacked them, took out B-Fab, took out Michin. Well, took out B-Fab. She just really wounded Michin. Jade Cargill came out. Naomi skedaddled away. Jade Cargill was helping B-Fab to the back. And then Charlotte comes out because she has a matchup with Michin. And we have a little stare down between Jade Cargill and Charlotte. Now that was really cool. I think everyone wants to see that. Charlotte ends up beating Michin. And then Tiffany Stratton had a little interview, backstage, and this was really good because a lot of people were kind of upset last week because Charlotte and Tiffany had that little, interview thing where it's split screen to how they're both sitting. Tiffany's here, Charlotte's here, split screen, right? That split screen interview. And a lot of people think Charlotte just kind of buried Tiffany, kind of, right? Tiffany had good points, but Charlotte just was going off on Tiffany, man. So a lot of people were upset, I feel after that. After this week, I think Tiffany got a little lick back because she said, in just a single interview, she said, how, if I lose, remember, I'm just a rookie. It's my first year on SmackDown, right? If I lose to Charlotte Flair. I lose to one of the best of all time. If Charlotte loses, then because Charlotte called, Tiffany was, I can't talk. Tiffany was saying how Charlotte was calling her like a blonde backflip doing lucky champ, like blah, blah, blah. She said a bunch of stuff, right? But then Tiffany turns it around on her and says, but Charlotte, if you lose, that's like, I'm the champion, so if you beat me, I lose my belt, but if I beat you, then you, one of the greatest of all time, lose to just some random blonde, backflipping, not talented, lucky champ. Like, I forget what Tiffany said because she said like a lot. Something, right, like blonde, but backflip doing. So she turned it around on her and said, but you're going to lose to that person. You're going to lose to me. And that's going to be embarrassing for you. So she kind of turned it around on her, which was cool because a lot of people felt that Charlotte was kind of burying Tiffany a lot. Tiffany, I feel like, finally got a little lick back. So that was cool. And then what happened was Jimmy Uso defeated The Miz in a one-on-one match because they had a little backstage run, a little bit backstage segment. Jimmy Uso defeated The Miz, and then he called out Gunther on commentary. He put the headset on, and he called out Gunther because he remember last week on Raw, he slapped the taste out of Gunther's mouth, which led to them a match being scheduled, which happened last night, which we'll talk about that. But you're right, he was just, he was talking crap, saying, you got Big Jim on Monday Night. I love Big Jim. I love how he calls himself Big Jim. It's great. And he's like, the ring general ain't gonna be nothing but a private. So, because it's a army term, like a private. Right. So yeah, so it was just cool to see that, see Jimmy. A really cool thing that happened was WWE is now inducting matches into the Hall of Fame. So it's not only going to be superstars, it's also going to be matches. Matches will be inducted into the Hall of Fame, which is really cool. I honestly like that. And the first ever is going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret Hart, WrestleMania 13. In that, submission match. And this, they talk about it. It's one of the greatest matches in WrestleMania history because, this is where Stone Cold's popularity really went up because if you know anything about the Stone Cold Bret Hart feud, Bret Hart was the good guy, Stone Cold was the bad guy. But at really WrestleMania 13 is when everyone switched. They started booing Bret Hart, they started loving Stone Cold, cheering Austin, right? And so it was really big in Stone Cold's career and everything. And then it began, the whole downward spiral, you can say, of Bret Hart because everyone turned their backs on him and everything. So it's cool though. I'm happy, and they're both going to be there at the Hall of Fame to accept the awards, accept the nomination and whatnot. So it's cool. I'm honestly down with that. I like that. Why not induct great matches into the Hall of Fame? Yeah. So I'm down with that. Then what also happened was, oh god, this was great. So Drew McIntyre, is super happy after beating Randy Orton. He says he's gonna go to the pub, right, have some drinks, right, and then he opens the door to go outside. There's Damian Priest, and they just start because Drew's been talking crap about Damian Priest, calling him Timu Undertaker, all that, right, and then he's all happy, whatnot, opens the door, there's Damian Priest right there, and they start brawling, and Damian Priest chokeslams Drew McIntyre onto, well, first of all, he's throwing Drew McIntyre onto this guy's car. This guy gets out of the car, and he's like, what? That's my car! And then Priest grabs him and throws him through a table. Throws him right through a table. That was great. And then he gives a South of Heaven to Drew McIntyre right onto the windshield. And Drew McIntyre, alright, this is great. He goes, there's glass in me eye, there's glass in me eye. Everyone went crazy over this because for those who don't know, it's it's a glass in my eye thing, whatever. It's a reference to CM Punk and Jack Perry, a fight between them in AEW or something. It was a reference to that. It was a reference to a fight that they had. So So it was kind of a shot at AEW. And then what made it even better, CM Punk walked by. And because they've been building up all night that it was going to be the contract signing between Punk, Rollins, and Roman, right, for their triple threat match at WrestleMania. It was a contract signing. So, and they kept showing how all the security's there and everything. So CM Punk walked by with the security, and he saw Drew McIntyre, with the glass and everything, and he just smiled, bro. So like it just the whole, because as I said, it was a reference to CM Punk and Jack Perry's fight or something in AEW. It was something like that, and just to have that happen, and then have CM Punk walk by and look at it too. It a major shot at AEW right there, which I love, because the one thing about AEW is they'll take so many shots at WWE, and WWE will take shots too, yes, but AEW will take countless, remember, it's even not as much anymore, but remember, they used to take, shots, every single show, and that's also why, I don't really I have nothing against AEW. I personally don't like Tony Khan, because, he was so obsessed with beating WWE. I feel like that's what cost him. And, they would bring up WWE all the time. Where, it's funny. It's like, oh my God, that's crazy. But when you do it constantly, all right, it gets a little annoying, because now you're just being stop. WWE will take shots, but it'll be it won't be every show. It'll be every now and then you'll get a little shot. You'll get a little, right. So, and this I feel was a really good one, because it was just, WWE doesn't take as much shots as AEW does. But when WWE does, it's a really bam, it's a big shot. So, I don't know. That's just what I love about WWE, again, they'll take shots at AEW, but it won't nearly be as much. They'll do it every now and then, and because they don't do it so much, when they do it, it makes it even better and more funny. So, but again, that's just my opinion. Hold on, before we get to the big contract signing that happened between Roman, Seth, and Punk, we gotta talk about Rey Fenix, the brother of Penta. He announced that it was announced that he's going to be debuting next week on Smackdown, so that's going to be cool. And then this segment, man, was just great. So Roman, Seth, and Punk, they all, I told you how Roman comes out, they're singing Roman Reigns, and then, Seth comes out. He brings up, how the Shield was big in London. He talked about, 2013 when the Shield came in, it was in London, and they came in on a helicopter, and then they put Undertaker through the announce table with a triple powerbomb back in 2013 in London. So right, and so he was just saying that, saying he screwed up because he didn't let Seth destroy CM Punk, all that, and then Roman's, and even before that, because Seth kept saying we, like the Shield, and Roman's like, no, there's no we, it's all me, right? So they're just going at it, man. When CM Punk comes out, he's looking through because remember, he said on Raw he was going to really look at this contract, make sure everything was in it. And then, and Roman's like, what the heck are you? Roman's like, yeah, wise man he's like, today, Junior, it's TV. Because he's like, go, page 4, clause 5, it's there. It's all there. And then he's like, wise man, go smarten him up, right? Paul Heyman's like, I know what you're looking for. You are closing the show. You will main event WrestleMania. CM Punk is a WrestleMania main eventer. And then he gives him a kiss and everything. It's just CM Punk is crying, bro. Oh, it's just such an emotional moment. WrestleMania Saturday, the main event will be Punk, Seth, and Roman. And then Roman's like, see, he goes, one man's dream is another man's favor. So talking about, how that was the favor that Punk, Paul Heyman owed Punk, that he would get Punk to, he got Punk to the main event of WrestleMania. So we all thought that was the favor, right? Well, we thought. First, Seth starts going after, Punk and Roman, saying, no, you wipe those tears from your eyes. You don't deserve it. This is all your, points at Roman. This is all your fault. This is all your fault. Like that. You don't deserve to main event WrestleMania. He's just, all pissed off. And then Punk, he's saying thank you to everyone and everything, Roman's like, no, you have to thank me. So then he thanks Roman, and he's like, thank you, my tribal chief, right? But then he goes, but that's not the favor that I'm owed. And then we all thought that was the favor. He's main eventing WrestleMania. Nope. So what is the favor? What is the favor? He gets added to Cody and Cena. He gets Paul Heyman to turn on Roman. Like, what is the favor? I don't know. But just a crazy segment though. So Roman, Seth, and Punk will main event WrestleMania Saturday. That was awesome. Now let's get to Raw. Monday Night Raw. Now, last night's Raw, it was the end of the European tour, by the way. It was in London. It was the last show of the European... Both Raw and Smackdown were in London, and it was the end of the European tour, right? So, show starts off just like how the past two have started, Raw. John Cena comes out, right? Before he can even say a word, Cody comes out. Now, we finally got to see Cena, go after Cody, right? We've been waiting for Cena to say something about Cody. This segment was epic, bro. Oh my God. So first, Cody comes out, he's kind of egging Cena on, saying like, come on, like, I heard of this, you're gonna cook me, right? You're gonna cook me. There's so much stuff to make fun of me about. You want to make fun of my lisp. You want to make fun of Stardust. You want to, make fun of, he says, AEW, right? So, and then John Cena goes, I'm not gonna cook you. I'm gonna bury you. And then Cena goes, oh my God. He says, how, Cena and Cody traveled the roads together for years. Cody's basically just Cena's chauffeur. So he said that, and then he said that Cody stole all of John Cena's ideas, like how Cody's just a ripoff of him and everything, and just getting, just going after him, man. And then Cody, though, here's the thing. All the Cody haters out there are like, oh, Cena cooked Cody, but yes, he did. But Cody cooked too. Stop denying the fact that Cody cooked a little bit too, because they both kind of cooked. Like, yes, fine. I'll even say that Cena cooked Cody more. Cena won the promo battle. He got the better of Cody. I'll even say that. But don't for 1 second say that Cody just got killed. Like, Cody had some good comebacks. Do not think that he didn't, because he did. Cody had some really good comebacks. Because after Cena said all that, Cody said, how he brought up Vince McMahon, saying how Vince McMahon was the only reason Cena is who he is, right? Because of Vince, right? So he brought up Vince. And then he said, he gave him the big one. He's like, and one of us, there's two of us in this ring, one of us never sold out to The Rock. So, oh God, so, it was just back and forth with these two. Then Cena said, you use feces, I use facts. And then he said how, he built empires and he made billions and whatnot. Like, you just stole money from their kids. Talking about AEW. And then Cena... And then Cena was saying how there was no one man enough to kind of take it away from him. Like he was tired of waiting for someone that was worthy enough to take his spot or something. He was saying stuff like that. And then Cody was saying, how Cena left for Hollywood and whatnot. Cody Rhodes also called John Cena a piece of shit. And then the crowd started chanting, piece of shit, piece of shit. It's just back and forth. Like these guys went at it at each other. And then Cody had the last word where he said to Cena, because Cena also said, how good job, you got them to sing your name. You got them to sing your song, but that's it. Like, right, so, Cena went off on Cody, but Cody went off a little bit too. So, he did. And Cody closed with this. He had the last word. He said to Cena, like, at least all these people never chanted at me, you can't wrestle. Because if you talk, there have been a couple times where the fans have chanted at Cena, you can't wrestle, you can't wrestle. Right, like in Chicago against CM Punk, Rob Van Dam at One Night Stand, ECW, like, so Cody, he said, one of us, hey, at least one of us, we like, they never chanted at me, you can't wrestle. So it's boom, 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 shot after shot. I loved it. This promo was great. And then Cena got back in the ring, and he was gonna fight Cody, but then he's like, nah. But then he actually swung at him. Cody ducked, hit the crossroads, laid John Cena out in the middle of the ring. Now, this has got a lot of people kind of freaking out because they're thinking, like, because as I said, I really think, like, well, I thought, I guess, that Cody, my odds, like, of Cody winning, I think are higher than Cena winning. Cena still could win, but I really think that Cody's going to win. Because it just fits, like, how he overcomes the big challenge of John Cena and The Rock. Overcomes it, right? He's the hero. But now it's kind of, it's going back down a little bit because John Cena's not advertised again till WrestleMania. Cody, like, for wrestling fans, like, that have been watching wrestling for a long time, they know, like, whoever really gets, like, the... like, say, is standing tall above their opponent before their match, they're going to lose. So, for example, Cody was, laid out John Cena and was standing above him, right? Now that gives speculation that because that's supposed to be the last time we see them face to face until WrestleMania. So, now a lot of people are thinking that Cena might actually win because this was supposedly their last time face to face, and Cody Rhodes got the upper hand, which makes them think that John Cena's gonna win. So that it's just something to think about. I still think that, I don't know. Even though John Cena's not advertised, I feel like we may see him the Smackdown or Raw before WrestleMania, and he's just gonna attack Cody from behind or something. It'll be a surprise. He'll attack him when not right, because I don't know. I just really think that Cody's going to win, because especially after him and Randy had that whole thing that we talked about on SmackDown too. So, but again, also CM Punk, is he going to be added to this match? Is that going to be the favor that it? Because if he gets added to the match, he's going to win. So, like, this. The problem is, I think that Cody's going to win, right? The problem is, this guy, CM Punk, is throwing a wrench in the plans because I don't know what the favor is. The favor is what's messing me up. But, no, so even though Cody was back on track, even though Cody was standing tall over Cena, I still have a feeling that Cody's going to win. But again, we'll see. After that, it's a little bit more, it could go either way now, right, after that. Then we had the cool return. Tyler Bate is back. The New Catch Republic is back together. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, because Tyler Bate was out for a while because of injury. He's back. They went one-on-one with the New Day. The New Day picked up the victory. And now they may get a shot at the World Tag Team Championships, because Adam Pearce last week said that they have to earn it, right? So now they've pretty much earned it. The War Raiders came out, and they had a little face-to-face, which was cool. But, yeah, I'm really... All right, hold on. I'm really happy that Tyler Bate is back. And the New Catch Republic and everything. Especially because they're in the UK. Whatnot, right? But I hate their theme song, bro. Oh, my God. Def Rebel. This was one of the first ones. Because this happened, like, they created it, what? Like, last year, right? New Catch Republic! I hate that. It's so, like, I hate it, bro. And for those of you who obviously know, Def Rebel is known to have ruined a lot of WWE themes right now. This was one of the first ones I think they ruined, and it's bad. I'm happy that Tyler Bate's back, but I hate that intro. I hate it. And then, oh my god, guys, this whole thing, this really kicked it up a notch, because a lot of people were saying that, you know, the Gunther and Jey Uso build-up was very slow, it was kind of boring, it wasn't, you know, right, it wasn't clicking. It didn't feel like WrestleMania build-up, right? After last night, the WWE really came. Triple H said, you want WrestleMania build-up? Here's WrestleMania build-up. Because this was really cool. Gunther went one-on-one with Jimmy Uso. Gunther defeated Jimmy Uso and then was beating him up after the match, right? Jay comes out, tries to help him, but Gunther lays out Jay. Security guards come out, trying to stop him, right? Gunther slams a security guard onto the steel steps and then takes zip ties that the security guard had, zip ties Jey Uso to the ropes, so leaving his brother defenseless. Well, like, Jimmy can barely move. Jimmy's out cold. Jay zip tied to the rope, so you see where this is going. Gunther is gonna beat Gunther beats the crap out of it. He hits him in the head with the championship. That busts him open. Jimmy is bleeding all over the place, and then Gunther is like, punching him in the bloody face, and then he locks him in the sleeper hold again. Jimmy and Jay's like reaching for him. He's like, no, right? You know, so I mean, Jimmy was bleeding, man. Gunther was rubbing the blood on his chest and everything. Oh, God, it was... Michael Cole was going off, like, this is our champion! Michael Cole was so mad, like, somebody get out here, man! Like, the refs are like, stop. The WWE refs are the worst, bro. Jimmy is bleeding Gunther is beating Jimmy to a bloody pulp. No one's coming out. Then finally Adam Pearce comes out and they stop it. Like, I'm like, jeez, bro, it's about time. This man's bleeding in here, bro. But no, so it was really cool because, and hats off to Jimmy, because this was a really cool part, you know. And Jimmy, you know, he because we don't really know if Jimmy was supposed to be in this feud in the first place or if Triple H just added him. But I think it just say if it was, you know, Jimmy wasn't supposed to be in this feud and they just had added him to it, because why not? That was a really good move because, as I said, it was kind of a little bit slow, the whole thing with them, right? So I feel like Jimmy being added to the story was a really good move. And this was really good. It was, you know, brutal, but it was really good build-up. Like, this feels like WrestleMania build-up, because now Jay was zip-tied to the ropes, had to watch his brother get beat to a bloody pulp. Jay has to crash out, bro. He's got to go after Gunther, man. And he's got to crash out and beat the hell out of Gunther now. Like, it's really got to happen now. Jay, you got to crash out, man. Come on. Oh, but yes, really good build-up, though. This was really good. And now I'm really, you know, excited to see Jay, because I was excited to see Jay win the title and win it in the first place, but now I think, right, like now it's really kicked it up a notch, and now you're like, all right, Jay's really got to win now. He's got to beat the hell out of Gunther now. Yeah, especially after that. Oh, God. Whew. And then, oh, sorry, I'm tired. Finn Balor actually gets a pinfall. This was like the first pinfall that Finn Balor's had in a while. Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio defeat Braun Breaker and Penta in a tag team match because Braun Breaker accidentally speared Penta. Finn Balor gets the win on Penta. This is actually Penta's first like official pinfall loss. Coup de grace on Penta, 1, 2, 3. Then they're talking the Judgment Day backstage. Finn's saying how, you know, he won, and he wants to get a shot at the Intercontinental title again. And then Liv was kind of, once Finn, because he said he was going to go talk to Pierce, Finn left. Liv Morgan said to Dom, he took all the credit. You also won. Not you guys won. Not just him. Like, he took all your credit. And then, you know, he's saying, I'm going to go talk to Pierce and get you a match. So, I think it's all, you know, leading up to a fatal four-way. Penta, Breaker, Dom, Finn. Fatal four-way for the IC title at WrestleMania. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Logan Paul and AJ Styles had a little confrontation again. AJ Styles called Logan Paul a douchebag. That was great. And then they had a little, because Logan Paul, he brought up like how you want a match, pointed at looked at the WrestleMania sign, right? And then they went at it. AJ Styles had the upper hand, but then Logan Paul capitalized. He took advantage and hit the like the pulverizer, but the Paul reviser or something. I don't know. I don't know, whatever it is. But a cool move, I guess. And then in the main event, it was Bianca Belair as the special guest referee for Io Sky and Rhea Ripley's Women's World Championship match. In the end, because, you know, Bianca's getting, you know, she's being the ref, right? But she accidentally gets hit by Rhea, accidentally gets hit by Io. They're, you know, she's getting hit left and right. They're getting in her face. Bianca calls off the match as a double disqualification. Calls off the match, double disqualification. It's so Io Sky is still the champ. Rhea Ripley snaps, beat the crap out of Bianca Belair, beat the crap out of Io Sky, holds up the championship. Now, Michael Cole says she has no road to WrestleMania, right? But she just laid out both girls. She's holding up the championship. It's going to be a triple threat. Come on, it's going to be a triple threat. Even though they haven't announced it yet, Adam Pearce next week, he's going to announce it, triple threat. It's going to be a triple threat. But no, so a great, you know, both SmackDown and Raw. Again, I know another long video. I apologize. A lot to talk about. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. We had, you know, it's Road to WrestleMania. There's so much to talk about. But I really love it. Both SmackDown and Raw was awesome. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to WrestleMania, man. I think it's going to be great. But, yeah, so I thank you guys for watching my SmackDown and Raw reactions. This week we have, I'm gonna try to get NXT reactions if I can, and then SmackDown reactions. But I'm also working this weekend, so I'll see what I can do. But again, I love all you guys. Remember, just tap the notifications bell so whenever I do upload, you get the notification. But I love all you guys. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe for more, and C Money is out.